Hiya! I feel like it's time I make an updated version of how I make my videos. In my last one, which is over 2 years old by the way, I briefly went over how I use the softwares OBS and OpenShot, as well as how I do Minecraft and Gacha. But as you can probably guess, that video is super outdated. Changes in my video making occurred not long after that vid was posted. Obviously, because look at me now, recording my voice with a microphone and reading off a script like a pro. The old video, meanwhile, had just text on screen with music playing. By the time I had posted it, I had uploaded only 2 previous videos featuring my voice. One of them, an April Fool's vid, I only said like 2 words, and the other was during a time when I still hated hearing myself in a recording because of how not me it sounded. Classic voice anxiety, am I right? We all have that. We're so used to the voice coming from our own mouth that when we hear it in a recording for the first time, it's like a different person. However, slowly but surely, and as I got an actual microphone, I got used to it as it bothered me less and less. And now we're here! So now I'm making an updated how I make my videos. I'm gonna focus more on what has changed and what is new, as there are still some things that are virtually untouched. So let's get started. Recording. Not much has changed with OBS. I still enable and disable the screens I want recorded. Minecraft vids have virtually remained the same, with the exception of me now doing them on full screen. I'd say the biggest change here is the addition of a face cam. All I need to do is enable the layer named face cam and look ma, it's me on YouTube. I can click on the face cam, move it around, scale it, etc. A feature I wish I knew during a time where I thought OBS was being weird and I was cutting off the screen slightly. Turns out I had just unknowingly moved it. Oofies! Now Gacha. The old video featured me doing the click and drag method of taking screenshots using the computer built-in Snip-It Tool. It wasn't perfect, but it got the job done. But then soon after, I found out you could use the Snip-It Tool to take screenshots of the full desktop. And so I started doing that with my Gacha in full screen, and my vids have only been better since. I used editing to black out the bits of the screen I didn't want. Alright, now for the big boy, OpenShot. My last video briefly went over how I import files, add titles, and Gacha stuff. I want to go way more in depth here, and I feel like there's one video that I've recently made that will help demonstrate how I use the darn software. I say darn because OpenShot has caused me great pain in the past. What is this mess you see here? Well, it's a Frankenstein of Minecraft and Gacha recordings, screenshots, and other stuff everywhere, as well as all the audio such as my voice recordings and music. All of this became a 13-minute video providing a long overdue explanation of an ARG. Importing all the files is via the green plus sign. I just click it, find the files, and hit either open or enter. Files then appear in this box, which can separate them between images, video, and audio. Once I drag them into the timeline, I can do all kinds of things, ranging from just simply adjusting their length and cutting them to scaling them, flipping them, etc., and even a level of animation. I add text by clicking on titles and using one of the presets and typing in what I want from there. Obviously, I can change font and stuff. And once done, I can do what I want with the title file, just as the same as any other. There's a whole host of more things possible in OpenShot, not sponsored by the way, which is why as I conclude this video I have one favor to ask of you, the viewer. I'm asking because it feels right, now that you know how much effort I put into my vids. So, can you watch my darn videos?
Nope. There's still something you gotta explain.
What do you mean?
What about your Adobe softwares?
Oh, right, those. Photoshop and Premiere Pro. The bitter truth about this is that, well, I now don't have access to my Adobe account because it was a school account which was revoked from me after no longer taking Photoshop and Illustrator classes in school.